They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance in my cha-cha. Open his zaza, they go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dance in my cha-cha.
Hey my kings and queens, it's your girl Queen Rose and we back at it again today with another video. Welcome and come on in where you become a part of the family by hitting the subscribe button, showing love by hitting the like button, and as well showing extra love by sharing me with your family and your friends and your neighbors as we all become one big family. And your thoughts and opinions are always welcome in the comments down below, but we could agree to disagree, but we'll be respectful to one another. So recently, as I posted, I posted that CJ was, accusing Lexi and Royalty to the point that he claimed to say he blocked Lexi and he blocked Royalty, that he having trust issues, the list go on. He thinks that Royalty friend at the time set him up, the list go on. He just feel like to the point everything was a setup. He feel like someone very close to him that know his movement, whatever, try to set him up. So long overdue, he feel like Lexi or Royalty set him up. So I'm going to give my 2 cents into it. I know a lot of conspiracy are going on. People are pointing the finger at Lexi. People are pointing the finger at Royalty. It's getting to the point where CJ is blaming Lexi and blaming Royalty. Well, right now he's back to it with Lexi. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm just going to give my whole opinion on this matter. Now I'm dead it at this point. To me, I feel like CJ is overdoing it to the extent is, if you don't know who shot you, if you don't know who planned to, who sticked you up, who robbed you, whatever, or invaded your house, or robbery, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, to the point, I feel personally, he needs to stop blaming Royalty. He needs to stop blaming Lexi. He needs to allow for law enforcement or detectives to do what they got to do. Because at this point, if you're mad because she don't allow you to see the kids. All due respect, people may agree with me, may not agree with me. If you agree, we're not here to agree on each other. We're not here to agree on stuff. We're here to give our own opinions and thought in this whole matter. If you want to judge me, all due respect, judge yourself, judge your mammy, don't judge me, because like I said, it's my opinions to this whole matter. I feel like to the point where he needs to stop blaming Royalty, because if you don't have all the proof that this woman set you up, if you don't have all the proof, that you need to stop accusing because you're mad because she don't let you see the kids. Every time she don't let you see the kids, you go on a rampage on Instagram and you go put a post after post. She has every right to come on here to defend herself, because she has right to defend her name and her character. She has the right to defend herself, because to the point is, you're actually destroying her name. You're actually destroying her image. You're putting a persona out there as your baby mother set you up for this type of reason or for that type of reason because she's bitter or whatever. If you feel your baby mama's bitter, then why you continue to have some conversation with her and continue to argue about not seeing the kids? You have to respect those are her kids as well as much as it's yours. If you smart, like you say you smart, she's not gonna put her child life in jeopardy because she don't know who's out to get you. She don't know who's out to get you, and Lord behold, the kids are there and they go do this shit again. You can have all the security system you want to have. When they out to get you, they out to get you. point blank and simple. So you can have all the security you have. You can have anything you want to have. But if a person has a motive to take you out or motive to set an example, whatever, they're going to continue to do until they accomplish their mission. So she is doing right as a mother, protecting her child, waiting for you to move out or do whatever you have to do so she could be able to feel safe and secure to have her babies as well as yours in your, in your care. But you're going around continuing, put out there saying that she's to blame, whatever. If I think he should back off and let law enforcement do what they got to do, because at the end of the day, she could love CJ all she wants, but she could hit him with a lawsuit. She could hit him with defamation of character of her name. You understand? And she could go, Lord behold, to put like, he's stressing her out, emotional distress. Because how he's portraying her to say that she has something to do with it. All right, people say Lexi has something to do with it. I really don't think Lexi or Royalty had anything to do with it. What people saying Lexi got something to come. Why do Lexi have to come off for CJ? And Lexi was already doing big things already. If it ain't for Lexi, CJ won't have the connection they had with these big deals, with these meeting these big old superstars that has multiple money. You understand? Having business meeting, whatever. That's because of Lexi and Lexi connection. So before CJ, she was straight with money. She was straight financially. She was straight with house income, whatever. She comes from a rich side of the family. So I don't think there's no purpose for her to kill CJ or send somebody to harm CJ. It could have been her boyfriend, yes, but I really don't, her ex-boyfriend, but I don't think it's Lexi, and I don't think it's Royalty. It could be Royalty's friend as well, too. So instead of CJ G-checking these females, go G-check these men that you think that has something to do with it at the end of the day. You constantly come on Instagram and talk about your baby mom. That's not going to resolve nothing. Like, I'm happy he's okay. I'm honored he's okay, and it's sad that this happened. But you making people think otherwise, like you did this shit yourself. Cause you come and say you broke your femur. Your femur is the largest bone on your leg. Because personally, I have someone close to me that broke their femur and has rods and nails inside their femur bone. You understand? So how come you don't have, if you broke your femur, don't have rods, don't have, none of that holding your bones, because your bone is broken, to have them together, healed together properly again? How come you had it? You say you broke your femur. People, go do your research when your femur is broken. What happened? It was the surgery. You're supposed to have to correct the broken femur. He's saying his stories is changing day by day. Some people, like I said, is going to ride hard with him. But I'm here and I give my opinion. Though I'm not going to be one-sided. If I see Royalty doing something I don't like, I'll speak on it. Same thing with anybody else. I'm not here to give my commentary to be one-sided with everyone. No, this is my platform, and as well the people that follow me. Like I said, I 100 respect their opinions and thoughts, but I'm not gonna, just because people follow me, it's gonna be one-sided with the people. No, I have to be real, and I have to stand by me being real and who I am. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I feel at the end of the day, CJ needs to stop his bullshit, stop blaming these women, and get in touch with your detective every day and see what they doing with your case. I high-gated that security, how high in protecting that community is. All of a sudden, your camera's not working. The camera's not working. You have to get a new security system. All of a sudden, they didn't went to the front. They went to the back. The stories is not matching. The stories to me is not matching. I'm so sorry, because I seen the news story that he gave out and the story that he put out. I seen him more than two times. It's not matching to me. To me now, you starting to mess with these women so they can have a bad reputation out there and people can what they call. At the end of the day, you putting the kids' mother and the kids' life in jeopardy with these, because you know how people on the internet are so evil and malicious, don't know how obsessed they is with you, could do something to those kids, can do something to those mothers, and do something to this young lady because of your action of choice. I think you need to reevaluate yourself, humble yourself, because at the end of the day, you're taking this way to the internet. I know you want justice. I know you want to know what happened, but sometimes, sad to say, some case be thrown out the window, never get resolved, and some case do get resolved. You understand? I feel like you need to G-check and you need to be on top of Royalty Friend and Lexi X-Men. That's my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, CJ, you allow so much access around you that to now you don't even know who's the snake in your group. You don't even know. Now you're playing Blue's Clues because you want to find out who try to take your life away. You're going to have to start narrowing down the people that have so much access to you because you don't know. But to me, as a woman, stop blaming these women. Stop putting so much pressure on these women. Because as I see, Lexi don't need CJ for nothing because she's already have the bag secure. She has a family that comes with a good amount of money, a background, has career, has business, the list go on. She's a high-time realtor. So she don't need CJ for nothing. She was already making her bag. Royalty, she left CJ to make her own life. I know she could be a stuck-up bitch, an arrogant bitch, but that's her at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, she's trying to make her life, and she's trying to make her life peaceful. If she has something to do with it, like I said, the truth, that what's in the dark will come out the light, and the truth will always prevail, and the truth will always come out. So I allow it to come out. But I say to continue to bash your kid mother on the internet because she don't let you see your kids. Okay, if that's such an issue, start lowering it up. Start taking it to court so you can have right to see your kids on the days that you're supposed to see it. If that's such a bother for you, stop going to the internet, start getting a lawyer, and start the process of going to court to see your kids. Because if y'all know y'all got some bitter ass baby mothers that make it hard for y'all to see y'all kids because they holding it for their own personal reason, get the fuck a lawyer, get a court, and start fighting. Because fathers has rights just as well as mothers has rights. And that's my opinion through this whole matter. And I'm going to stick to it. That's how I feel. There's some stories that CJ are making that is not making no sense. And I say people need to back off blaming these people, pointing the finger at these women, because at the end of the day, they don't know who did it. We don't know who did it. The internet always going to play Blue's Clues, but at the end of the day, CJ should know because he allowed the access of people having too much freedom to be around him. When there is a snake in the grass, he just don't know who's doing it or what side it's coming from. But that's my opinion and that's my thoughts. Y'all opinions and thoughts are truly welcome on the comments down below. But we could agree to disagree. But like I said, we're going to be respectful to one another's thoughts and opinion. But until the meantime, it's your girl Queen Rose and I'm out to the next video. But like I said, I wish him speedy recovery and I hope his case get resolved. Until then, I'm out.
They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Open his zaza, they go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm hitting his lata.